Alright guys, so I'm going to start with the first thing, which is skincare, and I will try the Amber Release on my face. I've been using this moisturizer actually as a primer on a lot of shoots and also on myself, and I find this super nice. It really does what it says. It moisturizes. It's a great base for makeup. I really like it. So I'm just gonna pop a little bit on my hand and just put it all over my face, basically. And then I will use this Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist. I really like this one. As you see, I've been a fan of it and I've been spraying it a lot. And I will shake it. Just kind of like refreshes the skin and makes it everything really easy to blend, I would say. In the T-zone, my pores are slightly more enlarged, so I will fight that with this MAC Prep and Prime Skin Refine Zone treatment. A little dot on my hand, and this is all I need. And I don't put this all over my face, just concentrated on the areas that I feel like my pores are a little bit too big and it needs more smoothing. By the way, how do you like this quality of the video? I recently got a bigger ring light, and I think everything's kind of really light, but I don't know. Do you like the background? Do you like the light? It looks so much better than before for me, but just let me know what you think. Next product I'm going to take is Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I will put this all over my lid. And it's going to help you prevent creasing of the eyeshadows, and they're going to pop more and be more long wearing on your eyes. So a primer is a really important thing, actually. Then I'm going to move on to face products, and I'm going to finish with the eyes later. I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever HD foundation today, only because I feel like I need to cover my face a little bit after partying yesterday until late. Okay, I'm not as pale as this color. This is obviously a little too pale for me, but I'm gonna mix in a little bit of okay, this is Y205, the color, and this is R330, so I'm gonna mix these two together. You sometimes buy a color too light or too dark for you, don't throw it away. You can always mix it in, you know? And seasons change, your skin tone changes all the time between, so it's important to have more options in your arsenal, I guess. I will kind of start dotting this all over, especially here. I know I have breakouts. And then taking a Real Techniques sponge, just pat it in. So it looks like I'm hiding my my freckles as well today. I don't know why. And I like to bring it a little bit to my brow bone as well. I don't like using concealer that much anymore on that area. So the next thing I'm going to take is MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This has been my favorite for years and years to use under eyes. I don't know, I just always tend to go back for it. And the color was NC20. And I'm just taking it and tapping it under my eyes with my finger, and then I can take the beauty sponge and blend it out even more. I always tap. So the next product I'm gonna use is by Makeup Forever. The packaging is really dirty, I'm sorry. Makeup Forever, this is a sculpting kit, and I'm gonna use both shades. This one I'm gonna use for setting my makeup as a powder and in the highlighter areas, and then this one I'm gonna use to contour and bronze up my face. And I will start with the powder with a lighter color, just picking up a little bit of product because I don't need that much coverage, to be honest.
Exactly the same on the other side. Then I like to put a little bit under my nose.
I'm gonna go around the hairline to kind of like bronze it up. Right, so the next thing I'm gonna use is blush by Wet n Wild called Pearlescent Pink with the same brush again. And I like that the shimmer is not like too obvious as well, because it has like little gold reflects in this blush. Okay, I need to put something on my lips because they're getting so dry. Okay, I'm gonna use the Leti Balm. This one I got in pharmacies here in Spain. It's pretty popular. And of course, highlighter. Everyone in the world is obsessed with highlighter. So I'm gonna use the NARS Illuminator in Copacabana. This is a cream highlighter and liquid highlighter. And I will put just a tiny bit on my hand. Warm it up a little bit with my finger, like this. And then place it on my highest points of my cheekbones. So here, also on the bridge of my nose, on the cupid's bow here, the lip, and also the eyebrow. I like to use it here under the eyebrow and a little bit here on the forehead. I don't use too much highlighter here actually because I tend to get oily here fast, so I try to avoid that area. So for my eyes, I'm going to start with the eyebrows. And for this, I'm going to use Alcina Makeup Perfect Eyebrow Powder in light brown. And using this brush, which is from Rock Cosette. Unfortunately, the names have come off from these brushes already because I have them for 3 years or so. But it's like a flat shading brush that I'm gonna actually use for eyebrows. So also taking Rock Cosette spoolie, brushing the hair like that. I'm gonna brush them down first and then just fill them in from the top. So when I feel like the top is done, I'm gonna brush them up, see? And then from the bottom. I'm kind of blending it out as well as I go. And here in the front, I actually like to change the angle of the brush, so I kind of go up like so. And voila! I think I'm gonna use most Urban Decay eyeshadows because I have so many Urban Decay palettes. But of course, this one you've probably seen me feature in a couple of my videos. It's the Ultimate Basics matte palette. My colors are really hard to get. It's still creamy and workable and buildable at the same time with the intensity. So Urban Decay has never let me down with their eyeshadows. And the first color I'm going to use is Commando. This one right here, Commando. And I will basically use this with Morphe E29 brush and sweep this in my crease. So this is our transition color. If you know something about makeup, you probably know something about transition colors. These are the colors that you put before you start building up the intensity of the rest of the eyeshadows. This just helps to blend everything really nicely. And the transition color can be any color, you know, it doesn't have to be just this kind of bland brown. But since I'm doing this smoky look today, I wanted to use this. And then on my brow bone, I want to use Glow here, which is just, this is like a satin formula, I would say. It's not matte. Okay. This one is just a beautiful pencil by MAC. It's called the Teddy. Probably you've heard of it before. It's just a really true brown, rich brown color. And it's kind of concentrated on the outer part of my lower lash line. Like so. Also going into the waterline just a little bit. And as well as the top. And I try to kind of like push it between the lashes as much as I can, because I don't like any gaps between them. And it doesn't have to be perfect, as you see. And then I will take the same brush that I use for my eyebrows, actually. Multitasking brushes. And just smudge this so it's even and blended. This is actually a really fast way to build up a smoky eye. You can even use cream eyeshadows for this. Okay, so then I'm going to take this color from the same palette called Lockout, and it's just a medium brown color here. And I'm going to concentrate this color on the outer part of the lid. And I'm using the MAC Fluffy Blending Brush 217. And I'm kind of creating this V shape as well. And the same color I'm gonna kind of bring into the inner corner as well. Okay. And I'm gonna take the shadow box from Urban Decay with the color called Smog, which is a taupe, shimmer taupe color. And I will concentrate this on the middle part of the eye and tap it in. Kind of also blending with the other colors that I've placed. Also, don't forget to put it here as well in the lower lash line. I'm gonna use the Baked Cowboy from the same palette as well, which is a true golden color. And I wet the brush a little bit and just kind of like tap it in the middle part of the eye here. Because I want that halo effect, you know? Like that. And in the middle on the lower lash line as well. I took the Inglot eyeshadow in 29. I have this eyeshadow for years and I've been using it. It's just a really beautiful reflective blue color. And as you see, I'm just gonna kind of concentrate it on the inner corner here and drag it in the shape of the tear duct. So I want to build a little more intensity. For that, I'm going to take Extra Bitter and Lethal mixed together. And then the last thing I'm going to use from the Shadow Box palette, of course, is the black color called Blackout. And again, concentrating this on the outer part of the eye. Really, really close to the lash line. Alright, so I'm cleaning up the shape actually a little bit with the Q-tip, because now I can see from far ahead. Maybe I'm gonna fix something. Before I curl my eyelashes and use mascara, I'm gonna take the deck of Scarlett eyeliner. This came with their eyeshadow palette, and I'm just gonna ever so slightly just kind of line the upper part a little bit more. The next step is I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Corrector Pencil, but I will use this in my waterline actually, because I feel like this effect kind of just opens up your eyes. And I've been obsessed with doll-like eyes recently, so I'm just kind of doing this trick all the time now. Alright, so I just want to bronze the look up a little more, and I will use the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow in a medium dark. And I will mix these two colors together, and I will concentrate this on my cheeks a little more. So remember, just tapping motions all the time. And the nose, around the hairline as well. And my suggestion is always to build up slowly, because it's always easier to build up than take away. Alright, for the lips, I think I'm gonna go for something that I haven't really done on this channel that much, which is, you know, like these dark colors. I think this is gonna reflect really nicely with this kind of smoky look that I've done here. I'm gonna take my lip balm away, because sometimes it bothers me. If you want to add eyelashes, just go ahead and do it. I would suggest maybe individual eyelashes, to be honest, a little bit on the outer parts of the lashes. But the look is basically done. I just need to kind of like fix my hair a little bit, which is actually what I'm gonna film next. I'm gonna show how I go from this hair, this crazy, nothing, bland, just a little wavy, crazy hair, to this hair in a separate video. And you can watch the video. I'm gonna have the link down below somewhere, or a link here, or like a little tiny preview here or something. I don't know. So I hope you enjoy this finished look as much as I did creating it, And please let me know what you think in the comment section below if you have any requests. But thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you all in the next video, okay? And best of wishes to you guys. We're gonna have amazing 2018.